Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast here by Adrian's Weather Forecast. And I want to thank you guys so much for 2,006 subscribers. We hit it earlier today. I want to thank you guys so much for the support. And if you have not already, be sure to subscribe. I do daily weather forecasts. But again, this is going to be another update on major winter storm Mabel. Again, it's going to bring snow for millions in the northeast, potentially close to the Ohio Valley, North New England area, and out there into the central plains. So again, going to bring a lot of snow for Indianapolis, Chicago, Jefferson City, all the way up close to Augusta, Maine. So again, going to be a very big snowmaker, as you can tell. But again, be sure to subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. I do apologize for a later update than usual. I had two tennis games, and again, they lasted quite long, but I just got home and all that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get in this video. So as you can tell, we don't have any windstorm warnings in effect yet, but again, all we have is winter weather advisories, and I guess you could say that's because they're not expecting as much snow that you need for a windstorm warning out here, but I would not doubt if you get a windstorm warning very soon. But again, we have these winter storm advisories throughout areas into the Ozarks, the plains, off the Great Lakes in the Northeast, including Indianapolis, Chicago, Springfield, Aurora, Jefferson City, Kansas City, Wichita, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Lansing, Muskegon, Fort Wayne, South Bend. There, like I said, near Youngstown, Cleveland, Toledo, close to Columbus, but they're under a special weather statement. Out there near Scranton, the Poconos area, Utica, Syracuse, Ithaca, and Rochester, and potentially Buffalo and Erie, and Boston, Concord, and Mount Washington. That's the areas where we have these winter weather advisories. But again, out here into the radar, into the European model, again, it is showing incredibly heavy snow out here into the Midwest, potentially bringing blizzard conditions out here into southeastern Iowa, northeastern Missouri, and central Indiana and Illinois. Again, you'll be seeing very heavy snow closer to Springfield and Indianapolis. So potentially the heavy snowfall they've seen so far this winter. And we have the outskirts out here to the north and into the east, out there for areas into the Pennsylvania area and Ohio, and out there into the Midwest. As we get later, early into tomorrow morning, we could be seeing blizzard conditions moving out there off Lake Erie, throughout Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, out there near Toledo, and Cleveland. Going to see very heavy snow, and then we even see the snow dip down a little bit due to the cold front, the jet stream. So this could bring some snow for St. Louis, Jefferson City, Wichita, Iowa, Iowa City, Des Moines, Springfield, Chicago, Rockford, and then going to start becoming a bit more widespread to Wisconsin, going up to close to areas near Eau Claire and Wisconsin Dells, and then seeing the snow becoming a bit more widespread out there into the northeast. As we now get the next 24 hours, though, the snow will really pick up out there, even some ice threats as well into the southern New York area and western Connecticut and Massachusetts. Potentially seeing a ton of snow as well out there near the Appalachians in Vermont and New Hampshire. And then seeing a little bit more of a second band out here with Mabel. Going to start bringing more and more snow to pile up out here. Getting awfully close to the Ohio River, close to Evansville, and even Cincinnati. Could be seeing a chance for potential freezing rain, sleet, or even light snow. Again, snow will start to get a bit lighter, though, on the other hand, for Indianapolis, Dayton, Ohio, potentially Columbus, out there near Youngstown, Detroit, Lansing, Big Rapids. Potentially see a bit snow, this pickup of snow out there near Milwaukee. And then as we get closer into Friday, it will be mostly over. Time to look at the the GFS radar here again. So incredibly heavy snow out here into the southeastern Iowa area, northeastern Missouri, and out there near central Illinois. And then seeing these little outskirts area moving closer to the Lake Erie area. Going to start bringing some snow for northern Pittsburgh, Columbus, Ohio, Youngstown, Toledo, and very heavy snow out there near Indianapolis and potentially Bern, Indiana. Seeing the snow stretching all the way to the Ozarks near not far from Jefferson City and Wichita, and even seeing another little outskirt north of this that will connect within the next 24 hours to bring in a monster storm. Now going to start bringing very heavy snow near Marquette, bringing some very heavy snow near Green Bay, Milwaukee, Wisconsin Dells, and Madison, Wisconsin. It's going to start stretching out there near Iowa, Des Moines, and even Waterloo can be included out there within the next 12 hours, very early tomorrow morning at around 5:30. Seeing another huge band of snow up there north of St. Louis, including Jefferson City, and can bring a huge pickup of snow out here off Lake Erie and Huron. And then within the next 24 hours, the snow will start to die down a little bit, but still seeing a good amount of snow falling out there near Indianapolis, potentially off near Cincinnati, bringing some snow out there near north central Ohio, Chicago, Lansing, and even Big Rapids. Still going to see some snow. And now it is time to look at the northeast. And again, as we know, the next 12 hours, this snow will start arriving, most likely being very heavy as well near southern New York and far north central Pennsylvania. Even seeing the snow out there all the way near Hartford, Connecticut quickly. And as we know, the next 18 hours, this snow will start to pick up throughout the Appalachians out here into the New England area, bringing some very heavy snow near Mount Washington, Burlington, and again, just very heavy out there. And then start bringing some snow out here near Syracuse and Ithaca. Gonna get very heavy at some point, and then as we now get in the next 36 hours, it'll all start to die down other than lake effect snow. But now time to look at the NAN 3KM model. So as we get the next couple hours here into the Midwest, going to start seeing a huge pickup of snow out here into central Ohio and western Ohio. Again, potential blizzard conditions all depending on the jet stream here. But as I can, with reports from my viewers out here into the Ohio, Indiana area, it's been quite windy. So again, that's a chance for blizzard conditions. It's going to be definitely lasting more than 5 hours at the same rate. Very heavy snow as well out here into the Midwest for southeastern Iowa and central Illinois. As you know, again, the next 12 hours, this snow will start to really pick up out there in the northeast. Starting to leave the Midwest area, but then we have a little bit of another pickup here for St. Louis. Potential some more snow for Iowa City, Rockford, Chicago, and even out there near Milwaukee, seeing some more snow. And as we now get in the next 18 hours, this will start to see. We'll see the snow really starting to get a lot bigger out there near off the Great Lakes here, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, and out there near Lake Michigan as well. Even seeing the snow really picking up out there near Detroit and Lansing, so that could be interesting. And then it starts to leave out there. And now time to look at the northeast here again. As we now get the next 9 hours, this snow will be incredibly heavy out here into north central Pennsylvania as well. Another threat for blizzard conditions, incredibly heavy snow. A chance for 2 inches per hour. And as we now get the next 13 hours, this snow just can get this snow is gonna just get a lot worse. Bring very heavy snow near Newport, very heavy snow near Providence, Hartford, Connecticut, western Massachusetts, areas near southern Vermont, potential blizzard conditions even near Albany. You've seen the lighter outskirts behind that near Syracuse, and then really just gonna start dying down with the next 19 hours. But then you have a second band, and then that'll be mostly over again within the next 29 hours to 36 hours into again more like our Friday afternoonish. And time to look at the European model. Again, this is definitely a major system, as you can tell. Quite a normal track that we usually see at this time of the year. But again, we saw a good 3 to 4 inches left for Kansas City out there near Wichita. Another chance for 2 to 5 inches near Jefferson City. Could be seeing 2 to 4 inches near southeastern Iowa. 4 to 6 inches for Springfield. Again, definitely going to get a ton of snow near Springfield, up to 3 to 4 inches, maybe even 5 inches near Chicago, 2 to 3 inches near Milwaukee as well, with 1 to 2 inches near Madison, Wisconsin. A good 6 to 8 inches snowfall for Indianapolis and Bern, Indiana, and then 3 to 4 inches for South Bend, Fort Wayne, and Michigan City. 2 to 3 inches for Lansing, Marquette, and even out there near Detroit. Could be seeing 4 to 6 inches for Columbus, and a good 3 to 5 inches near Dayton, and then 3 to 6 inches throughout near Youngstown and Cleveland. Again, 5 to 8 inches near Erie, Pennsylvania, and Buffalo, and then a scattered 3 to 5 inches near the areas into the northeast. Time to look at snowfall totals for the GFS, and then this will wrap up the video. Actually, never mind. It actually won't wrap up the video because we're going to be looking at snowfall totals in the NAN 3K model really quick after this. But again, so you're going to be seeing 3 to 4 inches for Chicago, 3 to 4 inches out there throughout much of the Midwest, up there closer to northeastern Ohio and out there off Lake Erie. We'll start to see the snow kind of increasing up to 6 inches, and then again could be seeing a chance for 2 to 5 inches, 2 to 4 inches near those areas near the Poconos and even Albany, and that's really it. Time to look at snowfall totals though throughout the throughout the north central here or Midwest. Again, still up to 3 to 4 inches left for Indianapolis, Chicago, Aurora, even out there near Springfield, up to 4 inches left. And out there near southeastern Iowa and northeastern Missouri, still a good 2 to 4 inches snowfall. Could be seeing a huge amount of snow out there near Youngstown, out there near northeastern Ohio. Could be seeing up to 6 to 10 inches of snowfall. Time for the northeast, on the other hand, it's showing a ton of snow out there near Pennsylvania. 1 to 3 inches for the out there near Allentown. Could be including maybe just a trace for Harrisburg, but that's really it. Showing up to half a foot of snow for State College and a foot of snow out there northwest of Greencastle. It is showing up to 9 to 12 inches for out there near Erie, Pennsylvania, and up to 4 inches near Buffalo. And they'll be seeing a really good amount of snowfall on the other hand out there, being there to a foot of snow. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye guys.